Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Can I get a one if you can hear me? Because I didn't have time to do my mic. Thank you, Dust Free Black Woman. I didn't have time. I was tucking and rolling into the goddamn building at the last second. I was almost late round this bitch because mother-in-laws don't know how to shut the fuck up and let you off the phone sometimes. Shout out to her with her amazing ass. Anyway, happy Taco Tuesday, ladies. Thank you, Dizzy Cal. Thank you. Thank all of you for all the ones. Peach's point of view, I'm going to be honest with you. Nope. Absolutely the fuck not. You know how you be on a calorie count because you don't want to be a fat ass bitch, right? I'm on a mammy count restriction because I can't take but so much. Between my inbox and all the extra shit going on, I cannot take but so much mammy content in before you become a fat ass bitch. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe the lady's gonna update me tonight in Discord after we get up off of here. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no idea that they were interviewed. You remember last time I saw y'all, or was it the time before that? I told you I didn't know who these people were until y'all reminded me of the name. Then I went and looked it up, and the last time I saw them, it was years ago. And when I saw them dancing to rap music, I said, swirler, and got the fuck on out of here because I don't have time for bullshit like that. I don't have time for the tomfoolery and shucking and jiving that a lot of these swirling ass bitches do with a white dude got a whole high top fade and some goddamn skinny jeans on dancing to Kendrick Lamar and shit like that. That ain't my ministry. Fuck all that. I don't know what's going on with them, Tasha, and nobody else, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay? I don't like nigga adjacent men. I can't deal with it. I can't. Okay? It is what it is. Happy Taco Tuesday, ladies. Once again, shout out to everybody in the building. It's smoke night. We ain't had one of them in a long ass time. A long time. And we get ready to have some fun tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. Every now and then, if I get bored or my husband gets so buried in either work or looking at sports, I'll hop my ass to the comment section or something that, somebody brings it to my attention because my inbox stay popping. It's a club all on its own. So you go to the comment section and you see motherfuckers, they looking confused, right? They don't know where the fuck they at. Certain shit that get typed. It's like, this is either this bitch's first show or she just being anti for the sake of being anti. Y'all know I'm rarely in that comment section replying or anything. I'll go there once in a while to post a link and whatever. But I do see the comments from time to time. Real spill, okay? You got to understand something, okay? And I'm going to say this like your auntie. Fuck you, huh? Turn your mic up. Turn your headset up. Put your earbud in really close to your tympanic membrane, bitch. Fuck each and every one of these mammy ass bitches that have a problem with how I feel about the safety of Black women and how time for games is over. It's over. I'm tired of seeing your stories falling up on my timeline with your body with no goddamn pulse because some nigga you didn't know how to get the fuck away from. Pull up, okay? Sometimes, ladies, y'all get exactly what you're looking for. You ask the police to be kind. You ask them not to help. You said social work and social workers, right, was going to be the key to bringing the community together and stop all these unalivings by the police and all this, that, and the third. So the police don't have to show up. You going to police your own communities and shit like that. Well, when you get there, why are you calling the police? I got questions. You said you didn't need them motherfuckers. This is the thing. Y'all are anti for the sake of being anti. And I'm talking about the bitches that roll up to the comment section, hardly ever comment while I'm live, and they'll come 2 a.m. in the morning to spill some fuck shit. Well, I don't necessarily agree with. I didn't ask you, bitch. I said, get out your feelings and look at what happened. Just stand there and describe what the fuck you see in front of you. I didn't ask you to tell me how you felt about it. I just said simply describe what you see. Everybody has an opinion. Pull up. Everybody does. But if you're going to mix your opinion and it's based off of your goddamn feelings instead of facts, fuck you and your opinion. How about that part? I said, fuck you and your opinion if it's going to come with feelings. I don't have feelings for anybody out here roaming this goddamn earth. We're going to do facts. And listen, I got a husband. I got in-laws. I got 1 or 2 family members that I give a fuck about. My children, shit like that. But as far as you making a account and naming yourself Sexy Goddess 59, I don't give a fuck about Sexy Goddess 59 with the anime goddamn cartoon on her shit. I don't know you. You don't know me. And I am not here for you to try and soften the blow. Fuck your sons. Fuck your daddy. Fuck any nigga in your family that you give a fuck about. And that's without exception. Okay? Aaliyah, do you have anything? Let's just put this up here because this type of drag needs a little bit of eye candy to boot.
Oh, of course I do, but I'll go ahead and be polite tonight. I'll let Snapple go because when I get started, yeah.
It is what it is. I'm looking at the chat, right? Y'all know who the fuck that is. If y'all watching the Olympics this go round, yeah, I'm waiting to see who gonna say something? Right. Hoteptress 1972. My ass. Fuck you, bitch. You clearly newly divested talking about some goddamn Hoteptress. Fuck yourself with that yoni egg, motherfucker. I'm talking about spit on it for lube with your dry pussy ass, right? And then fuck yourself with it. And then do a little bit of Kegel. What's going on, Snapple?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
They be having usernames like Bootyhole Brown 6969 with an avatar of some coffee or some dumb shit talking about
Okay.
I usually agree with y'all, but y'all got it wrong this time. And it's like, okay,
Ah!
but why you ain't click the link? That's all I'm trying to say is the link is pinned every single live stream. Click the link. Why y'all want to run around in the comment sections after the fact? Because you're not gonna get us to change our stances on what the fuck we said. Period. Pooh. But pull up. It's smoke night. Come on up over here. Click the link. Whoever was commenting, click the link.
I want to know something, okay? Why are you negotiating with your safety? I thought that was something very serious because before I came along, it was a whole bunch of bitches. Oh, I care about black women and girls. How, bitch? How do you care when you won't tell them to stay away from their biggest predator? How is that possible? It's impossible, to be honest with you. You telling this bitch it's okay to flirt with her disaster, right? As long as y'all can sit up here and talk about preferences and what black men like and what they said and how hypocritical they are. Well, they've been that since the big motherfucking bang. So I got questions. If you care about black women and girls, why the fuck haven't you told them, hey, don't do it? Pull the Nancy Reagan. Just say no. I mean, every time. Fuck them. What are you getting ready to get when you get one of them? Okay? Because all I want to know from you, right? How many times you call the police, and which coochie are you? Which coochie are you? Because there's a 2 coochie minimum. Which one are you? Are you at least a bronze medal, you funky bitch? Which one? Aaliyah, you ready yet?
Oh
I
yeah, I'm ready.
can't.
I'm ready. Let me tell y'all goof ass hoes that came to that comment section talking particularly about my take on mental health. I guess you felt that you were educating me on something. And this is why it's impossible to have an intelligent conversation with bitches because you're not as smart as you seem to think you are. First off, if you're going to make the argument for mental illness every time a black person gets into a situation, it would be nice if you actually had a real diagnosis to support that instead of just pulling shit out of your asses. You're all over the internet self-diagnosing and you're trying to diagnose other people now. And if that woman is not your patient and you have not seen her medical records, you may want to keep your mouth shut on someone else's mental health status because you render your argument useless when you're running around calling everyone mentally ill, yet you do nothing of substance to combat the problem. But you expect law enforcement who are not mental health professionals to go in and handle these people with kid gloves when their job is to enforce the laws. Which brings me to my next point. What I said was the black community's solution to defunding the police, that these people are to be replaced with therapists, social workers, psychiatrists, and mental health professionals, as well as implementing community policing so you can govern your own communities. Those suggestions were not mine. So I take it that you forgot that's what your community suggested when you were asked what system you had in place for replacing the police when y'all wanted them dismantled and abolished. Remember that, or all y'all lying asses about to start walking it back and rewriting history all over again. Because my statement was me finally agreeing with y'all, and y'all still had a problem with that. I agree it's time to pull the police out since you're so dissatisfied with the way they keep handling these situations. It's been long overdue, and it was just as I suspected, a whole bunch of bitches running their mouths who don't even want to do the jobs themselves. All y'all fucking do is complain, but as soon as there's a call to action, everyone starts backpedaling and trying to educate me on mental health. No ma'ams. Y'all all in the comment section talking about y'all are not going in there without the police. Excuse me, would this be the same police y'all are currently talking shit about, but you expect them to go in and be a buffer for you in these situations in case shit goes left? which means you want to have it both ways and you really don't want to have to go in and deal with these people yourselves. You want someone else to do it. You should be ashamed, is what you should be. Y'all always do this. You talk shit, and as soon as you're given what you want, you don't want it anymore. Y'all have been complaining about wanting these people out of your communities for years. I don't know what the fuck y'all think community policing is if you don't even have enough courage to go in and deal with your own citizens, even those you say are mentally ill. And then your next argument with me becomes whether or not she actually had the pot in her hands. Was she or was she not standing there over boiling water on the stove when they were going back and forth? That's the point. The rest is irrelevant. And this is why this community looks the way it does. You have no honor, no courage, no backbones. All you do is complain about shit you would never do, and you couldn't handle it if you were asked to. And you want to know what's worse? As bad as y'all have shown your asses on the police, you may not have a choice in a minute but to police your own communities. You said that they were killing y'all for nothing, and you could do a much better job at de-escalating these situations so that people don't get hurt. It sounded good when y'all said it at the time, right? Now it's time to get to work, meaning that it's time for your team members or your special task force appointed by your community delegates to be assigned areas, which they can do that based upon zip codes, and surely you'll have enough volunteers to help you with this, and there will be more than enough black male brain power, muscle, and those with leadership skills to help y'all put these teams together and go in and get y'all people. They need to reroute those emergency calls to your organizations and have y'all dispatched to those areas once those calls come in. And after you document whether or not the encounter was successful, y'all need to be cut follow-up field records, because the investigation does not stop there. This is what it means to be an active field investigator, regardless of the field you specialize in. I've been one for many years, and I've dealt with them all, from the youngest to the oldest, those unhoused, those in county jail, and those in the fucking maximum security prison. You can't lecture me on shit. When it's time to get busy, it's time to get busy. And this was y'all's solution to the problem. Now let's see you enforce this, or will you just running your mouth based on a lot of emotion and very little experience to know what the hell you're talking about, thus proving my point all over again. You bitches are clowns. You don't want to do shit but talk, and you wonder why you have no community, because you have no idea the core values of a collectivist culture, nor any cultural cohesion. Y'all just want to keep shitting on the same people you want to have your back in battle. Now, how does that work exactly? Do you understand teamwork? Because I'm thinking it's no to all of the above. Now, are any of y'all still confused about why you don't have a community when you bought this shit to our comment section, which further tells me you have no clue exactly how much trouble you are really in?
Social workers of the black community, you bitches that said you wanted to help your community, go ahead and get the petition signed. And whenever your new president shows the fuck up, have them abolish the police in your neighborhoods, and you go in there with your pen, paper, and your iPad and talk a crazy nigga down. Hey, talk his ass down. Use your soothing voice. Make sure that you're compassionate. You got a little bit of cultural, similarities around this bitch, so you'll be able to go ahead and talk a nigga down. Just like you were able to make him a family man, care about his kids, build a community, all that good stuff that black men did for you ladies, that I'm sure that'll work the fuck out. Huh? I'm it looks beautiful to me. Y'all did such a great job, huh? I mean, look at these daddies around this bitch. There's so many fathers in the black community. Aaliyah, Snapple, there's so many good daddies, Savannah.
Okay, I know you're joking. You're joking. But I would also like to apologize to those of you who were lied to by your parents when you were growing up. Hence the reason you now have life fucked up as an adult. You think that everything is a democracy. You think that everything is up for a vote, a discussion, a debate, or that all opinions in any space are welcome, or that you're even entitled to an opinion in the first place. Listen up. When DZ does her monologue and she calls my name, she asks for my commentary on the situation. Mine, not yours and not anybody else's. I'm saying this because ever so often we have to remind you exactly who the fuck we are. This is a divested channel. You want that Blackistan mentality and that Blackistan bullshit, you do yourselves a favor and go find a Blackistan bitch's channel to listen to. I'm certain she'll be saying something you want to hear. I'm not going to say anything that I don't believe in just to avoid pissing people off. I stand with the police over here. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You have fucked this country up with this incessant crying and demonizing the police, and it's time to step up or shut the fuck up. If you think your community is equipped to do a better job, then I want to see you do it. At what point are y'all going to stop talking and get your community together to put in this system in place for your citizens? You've done your best to try to dismantle the system we currently have. You've had years to come up with another alternative to the system you say is corrupt. Right now, I only want solutions to the problems that you say exist. And if the white police are really your problem, I say we go with what y'all originally proposed. This is how I handle know-it-all motherfuckers in real life when they want to talk crazy. You want to do it? That's fine. Do it then. I'm going to let you have it, all of it. And then I'm going to wash my hands of the situation completely. And that's what y'all are not used to, being forced to have to come up with your own shit when it's time to sink or swim, which we're at that point now. I would not keep going back and forth with y'all to say your damn lies. Why the hell you think so many people are quitting and retiring and going to enjoy their families? The same families they have to get up every day and walk away from just to keep you safe, when a lot of you motherfuckers are a bigger threat to each other than the police could ever be to y'all.
That
Which
part.
is why I don't understand. See, y'all don't want to deal with each other for real, but you're mad at me for saying it and ask me if I give a fuck so I can let you know. Hell no. Fuck you and your community. I said it and I meant it. The woman who operates this channel from her computers with the S is the farthest thing from pro-black that you're ever going to find. And I'm right behind her. I don't know how many times we have to tell you that. Go find a mammoth channel to cry about the police song. We've always backed the blue over here, and not because it's the cool thing to do. You know I ain't lying. When have we not backed the blue? Did you think it would start with Sonya Massey? I don't know what the fuck y'all thought, but you need to rethink it. You know, I back the blue heavily and I support our military, right, wrong, and indifferent. I'm riding when it's time to ride. We'll deal with everything else when we get back home. And that's how shit is
That part.
supposed to be. That's something else they wouldn't
Ladies,
know nothing about, though, DZ. That they don't know
I
nothing about
know.
that.
That's that emotional, thinking. I back the blue, but we can use some improvements. Every industry can use some improvements. Did you hear what I said? Because you bitches that work at Walmart, you damn sure need some customer service in services. God damn. You walk in that motherfucker, the rare times I do go in that crusty bitch, they avoid eye contact with you, don't know where shit is, to encroach in their Instagram, looking down with shit. They all wear them goddamn running shoes just in case a customer want to say, hey, do you know where the towel racks are? What this shit? I don't know. I just started. Bitch, I just saw you in here last summer. You ain't just started. Take that goddamn vessel. Every industry can use some improvement, and the cops are no different. Okay, you expect 100% perfection up out of the police, but you don't expect that nigga to stay around to at least pay the goddamn T-Mobile. That's too sophisticated. T-Mobile, boost, bitch. What's the name of that goddamn Walmart cell phone?
Is it Cricket
Obama.
or something?
I don't know.
Cricket.
It might be Cricket or something. You got a Cricket phone, a Chime account around this bitch. You listen. Shut the
CZ,
fuck
they go
up.
into the check cashing place. They in a whole nother like reality. They're very dusty and destitute. But I like these kind of lives because I feel like every now and then we gotta remind these hoes. Like, I don't know if y'all got the game fucked up because we're giving commentary, but honestly, I don't think nobody up on this panel really truly give a fuck about the black community. Please
Mm-mm.
don't mistake us judging. Yes, I'm judging you. Don't mistake me judging and making observations for me giving a rat's ass. I got my popcorn and I'm just like, ain't this interesting? But yeah, hashtag back the blue. I support law and order. I don't support debauchery and all the heinous crimes that the black community commits on each other. It's just the hypocrisy for me, the way they do try to have the audacity to hold certain groups to higher standards than they even hold themselves or their own. But I just need to know, for the hoes that was down in the comment section the last time, are you lost? How did you end up here? Because there are plenty of mammy ass channels drinking the
Because
Kool-Aid.
Snapple, literally, I know how they got here. They are pissed as fuck at black men, right? But still want one. So when the feelings are hurt, my commentary sounds fucking amazing. She going in, say that, preach DZ, so on and so forth. But then when a nigga hole open the door at the 7-Eleven so you can get your Slurpee, all of a sudden, not all. Bitch, move around. Your ass, you have no substance.
Gotta be.
You don't have any goddamn boundaries. Standards, none of that shit. That's why none of your kids look alike. That's why your oldest daughter look like a tall nigga that you went to high school with. Your middle son look like this nigga that you went to the club with, and this little nappy-headed bastard over here look like this motherfucker. Don't get listen, smoke night, motherfucker.
What
I
y'all
am
saying?
so tired of it. Go ahead,
That's
I'm
because
sorry.
they have no honor, no loyalty, no courage to anything or anyone besides some nigga's dick. And it doesn't even matter if that dick is married to somebody else. That's how trifling a lot of these hoes are. So they can't lecture us about shit. Understand me? I do know I'm sick of these hoes, and that's why shows like this are necessary every now and then. Because, like I said, we got to remind these hoes. But everything that y'all saying, you got to remember what type of bitches that we're dealing with. We grew up in this Blackistan shit, or we had a front row seat to it. We know exactly what type of bitches we're dealing with in that mindset.
I know they fingerprint. I recognize it a mile away. It's almost like your mammyism has a funk to it. Bitch, I can smell your shit 6 feet away and your legs ain't even open, whore. You need to knock it the fuck off. Either you're on or you're off. You don't spend Tuesday mad at that nigga as soon as he send you a hey big head text or a pic of that shitty ass dick that he got. You all of a sudden feeling some shit. Hey, you play with your life all you want to. It don't get down like that. Listen, if I was a real messy motherfucker, there's several channels I can send you to, right, that do that very thing. Talk all types of shit about black men and then sit up and, hey, get the fuck out of here. Sample, I am so sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's funny that you said that because I was about to say, some of y'all, I know some of y'all's favorite YouTubers got kicked the fuck up off the platform. And so y'all came over here, but y'all get a little too comfortable. This ain't that. This ain't that. We support the police around here. It's hashtag all around here. There ain't no unicorns in this motherfucker. And fuck your daddy too, and your son, and your brother, and your male cousin, and your uncle. We don't. It ain't no exceptions around this bitch.
You have to understand what that looks like, y'all. Sitting up here talking all that shit about these niggas, and then digging through the trash to see which one could be salvaged for the rummage sale. You a garbage ass bitch for that shit. You know good and fucking well, right? Do you got 2 brain cells to rub together? Right? Do you not learn from others' mistakes? Read the bottom ticker, goddammit. Warren Buffett said it best. Huh? It's good to learn from your mistakes, but it's better to learn from other people's mistakes. That's what the fuck I did. That's what a lot of these women that hang around me, my down like 4 flat tires ass bitches, that's what they did. You are no special snowflake. Them niggas do not like you. So therefore, hey, can I ask y'all a question? You see how Sonya Massey's name is slowly but surely not being mentioned anymore? Technically speaking, probably, and I'm willing to bet, the last time you heard her name, or this is where you heard it most recently, huh? Go to your others, right? And see if they still talking about it. You looking at bitches that's looking for views. They know exactly what the fuck to tell you. Go and see what's trending on Twitter or whatever the fuck else, and then come back and say the shit that you want to hear, but not what you need to hear.
And that's what's so fucked up about it. Because see, the people that they stay running to talking shit about us too. My thing is, them motherfuckers only talk about this shit when it's trending, when there's, money to be made and from views to be got on these people's story. That's the only time they want to report on that shit. Y'all coming over here talking to women who discuss black femicide for years. We shed light on cases that are not viral to women who are unknown, who didn't have a voice, and their families who did not have a voice, to people who know that they are no longer around. This woman provided the channel to shed light on those women's murders. So put some motherfucking respect on her name and this channel.
That's what I was saying last time we was up here. I said, look, we talking about her, and they down there twerking with Meg at the in a blazer, crop top blazer at the presidential rally. I said they not thinking about this lady. This is it. This was a fly by night, spur of the moment. It's viral. It's over. It's next week. Mercury and micro braids. What's the next
Exactly.
subject?
We talk about these black women's deaths when it ain't wasn't no money to be made, and still do it. And then they still had the nerve to complain about us and still talking about all they do is talk about black femicide. I'm tired of hearing about that. See, that's what I'm saying. You cannot please these bitches. It's virtually impossible. They complain about everything we talk about. It doesn't matter whether it's current events, whether it's political, whether we talk about black femicide, they always have something to fucking say. That's why I said, y'all bitches got to you think this is a democracy.
They also said they was tired of hearing about syphilis. I'm sorry, I don't know who's supposed to say that.
Yeah, but
hey, we'll stop talking. We'll stop talking about the shit if you stop catching it, you funky cop.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how ignorant do you have to be to be like, I'm tired of hearing about an STD, knowing damn well, but you claim you give a fuck about that ashy, raggedy ass community.
But why did all of them steal the content and run off with it and start talking about the same thing?
And so that's tired of hearing about it. They don't want you reminding them of their situation.
They were only tired of hearing about it when it came from us, but then when they saw that conversation started spreading, then again they hopped on it like bitches in heat, because that's what they do now. All of a sudden, everybody inviting all kind of people onto their channels to have these discussions, knowing damn well when they was around here talking about freedom and liberation and being hoes, and everybody was whole apologists when they was on the whole train with everybody else, until we came and told them that shit was fucked up. Now all of a sudden everybody got all these morals, and this how they felt all along. Y'all see, that's what I'm saying. I just came with y'all.
Oh well, it's gonna be smoke night for the duration of this, but I want to redirect your attention for a comic relief. Mammies, you're dick dizzy. You always have been. Hell, just recently on my Patreon, I had showed a screenshot of one of your favorites just bringing up dick when it had nothing to do with the goddamn conversation. Had to do with a tour. But you got dick on the brain, huh? Dick on the brain 24/7, and how you can please that thing and all that good shit and what size it is and all that. So since you dick dizzy, how did you not see this man? How did this story get skipped? I looked around and I'm like, oh, it's awfully quiet. You can hear a mouse pissing on cotton. How'd you miss this big dick motherfucker? I'm trying to see something. Huh? Well, dick dizzy bitches are the ones that's constantly home, all on the BBC. What's this? Because you always know what's new. Motherfucking Cardi B filed for divorce, and 10 minutes later is a bitch live about it. So I know you seen this. Huh? The whole goddamn dick stopped them from getting a medal. But because it's not attached to Tyrone, you didn't see it. This is the thing. Guinness Book World Records, that'll be brought up a couple times tonight. Pull up. The biggest dick belonged to an Italian. This Frenchman is not the first Frenchman also to lose an Olympic game because his dick was too big. Hey, dick dizzy bitches, this is the live for you. How did you miss this? It got kind of silent around this motherfucker. This po man was trying to get over the goddamn bar, and his dick said, "Not today, Satan. Not today." They talking about they gonna congratulate him even though he lost. The ladies had lost their mind. You know, the ones with open minds and that type of shit that frequent the conversation of dick every now and then. Mammies, I know you're not used to that because you always got dick on the brain 24/7. That's why you keep making poor choices in men, huh? But the man came over this pole. I said, the man came over this pole, smuggling French baguettes around this motherfucker. Where darling, to prevent any copyright, I just made a gif out the situation. Mammies, listen, you can knock it off with the BBC bullshit, okay? They not on that shit. They not worried about, dick size around this bitch. It's stocks, bonds, family, provision, protection, that type of shit. Your romantic talk revolves around dick size, and you got bitches in their 40s around this motherfucker. That's all they looking to fuck at. But that's a wonderful gift. Shout out to Easy Gift for because the Olympics don't want you showing they shit, but I can gift it. I can take the sound up out that motherfucker. He won. He didn't get a medal, but he fucking won. But your men, right? They are winning at something. Meanwhile, Guinness Book World Records said, yo niggas are the longest twerker. I gotta clear my throat. Did you hear what I said? Meanwhile, they said your men are the longest twerkers. So I don't know how to say this nigga name is what Baba G Day Israel. Listen, his name is and he twerked for 3.5 hours. I said this man twerked for 3.5 hours. I want you to see his twerk real quick. Mammies, don't get jealous of the Frenchman. Yeah, that thing was it was thangin', right? Shout out to the Riddler down there. She said the thing was thangin'. But here's your twerker, right? Let's go. Get it, boy. Yes, father. Hey. So that nigga does that for 3 hours. Clearly, we're not gonna watch that nigga shake that onion booty, right, for 3 hours, right? You missed that too, because you don't want black men to be put out there like that. Here, look, y'all all up in the what's viral, what's trending, what's all that. How the fuck did you miss that a black man holds the world Guinness record for twerking? 3.5 hours. He had an audience too. It don't matter what these niggas are doing, as long as they doing something, you gonna clap around this bitch. But I wanted you to be more knowledgeable around this motherfucker to let you know this is the world Guinness Book record holder for goddamn twerking. And look at what he had to say. They're always competing with you. This is embarrassing. Since you didn't want to talk about the pole vaulter and y'all are clearly dick dizzy, that said a lot to me. I thought it was going to be goddamn lives all over this place. But this man said, I beat ladies in dancing competitions. I can't do this. Ladies, what? And this who y'all with? Huh? This is and he original man. Ladies, this is original man. I'm talking about he come from, the melanated brother round this bitch holding a world record for twerking. I'm going to need to see that African space program. I'm going to need to see that African aviation program and engineering program. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever they do something like that, they have to leave Africa, right? And invade other motherfucker spaces and be one of them DEI engineers around this bitch. I can't. Snapple, you got anything on this? It ain't it. I can't. Where's my drink?
First, I would like to comment on the gentleman that had the accidental injury. I hope he was given a proper massage to relieve any pain in that area. I really truly hope his discomfort was addressed properly. The nice pair of manicured hands. And this thing over here with the bonnet from the motherland, boy, if you don't go get your ass over somewhere and eat a mud pie and make a mud cookie or something, I don't know. They just don't do anything productive ever. And I can't. I don't even. I would say they should be embarrassed, but there's no embarrassing them.
Can we take a second peek? Because it's not a lot of times where black men hold the record for anything, and I want the mammies to have their moment. All right, get some more of this ass. Look like he gotta take a shit real bad and he waiting for whoever's occupying the stall to get the fuck up out of there. It looked like he's crowning around this motherfucker. Okay, look like he did a little bit of studying. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And it's like, look what these. All right, first of all, y'all already know how I feel about twerking. I feel that twerking should be outlawed at this point. But if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. This nigga is over there, mad lazy, mad dry, barely fucking moving. He barely producing he's not doing anything. These girls be doing the most when they be. What the fuck he mean he beat ladies in dancing competition? Just because he stood there rocking his hips, shaking his fucking stinking raggedy ass. What is he doing? Come the fuck on. as ratchet as twerking is, shit, that shit takes some energy the way them girls be doing it sometimes. He ain't doing this, so that's the most laziest twerk I ever seen in my life. Guinness, please get it together, cause hell no, we not. That's one of those handing out everybody participated as trophy. He just got something because he showed up. And then I know you fucking lying about an audience. An audience sat there and watched that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, ma'am. Look, though, ladies, we have to give the so-called brothers their flowers. Snapple, the reason he didn't have his, ass poked out, right, and had his hands on his knees, well, that's kind of unsustainable for 3.5 hours. And he was, he did a little bit of studying to see what was sustainable, and marching and looking like his ass, like he got two little basketball. That man got a big booty. Why y'all ass so big? I'm at a loss. So how you got girl booties? Hey, it's two genders over here. How you got girl booties? You got one of them booties that you better not never go to jail, bitch. Aaliyah, you got anything on this? Because this shit is whack.
Oh, Mr. Frenchman.
Right,
I didn't know they had dicks like that in France, but I'll bet that those women I'll bet those women was in his inbox like he won something, although he lost. But what a way to lose, baby. If you're gonna lose, what a way to lose. Strap it down next time. God bless France. But
I'm
either way,
you.
God bless France. But back to this twerking. Is this the most masculine men that I keep hearing about, but I have yet to see? Because they seem to stay face down, ass up more than y'all do. So I'm not shocked. Now he holds the world record. See, they're always upstaging y'all bitches by throwing that ass in a circle better than y'all. And to be honest with y'all, if that was my son and this was his record, I would probably cry myself to sleep.
Girl,
I know. Girl, if this was my son, I would be so embarrassed. Let me say it for y'all. I'll go ahead and say it for y'all. She's so homophobic. And to that I say, don't make you sad about it. Go on, just you can go on, just.
It's almost like this is not real. This is almost like this is not real. It is like a third, like a parallel universe. Let me just say it flat out. A black man holds the Guinness Book World Record title for longest twerker. I think it's metaphoric. It's been a lot of metaphors going on this year. And baby, your men are some of the most down to the base cocksucking motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Maybe that's why they can't take care of their children, because they operate like children and solid gold dancers around this bitch. He made sure to put on a pair of sports pants that made his ass pop. Okay, why? Gemini, hey, how you doing?
Good evening, ladies. How are y'all?
Fucking amazing. How are you?
Good. So about Mr. Twerk something, sir. Out of all the things you could have strived to get a world record on, you chose shaking ass. This is why Blackistan will forever be a joke. I just had to get that out because I am cracking up trying not to burn my food. I gotta go, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You have a good one too, babe. It's unreal. The truth is stranger than fiction, y'all. Truth is stranger than fiction. I want to see some mammies. Listen, if you ever want to click the link, tonight's the night. I would love to hear, right, your excuse for why he picked this, right? Not no construction of a building, the tallest building ever built by a black man type shit, not opening up a school. Umar needs to speak on this. You always talking about black greatness. Don't skip over some of the accomplishments of the brothers, okay? Pull up. Ladies, I'm done with this shit, to be perfectly honest with you, but I just wanted to let you know, don't be around here ignorant, because they out here shaking ass. Now, I don't give a fuck about this bitch. I don't. This is one loud mouth, another one that's cosplaying as a black woman, right? Just like your presidential hopeful, right? This you've been replaced. Anything could be a black woman at this point. Even a motherfucker with a set of dick and balls, right? What is a black woman? Clearly she's one, I guess. But this bitch is always with her mouth open, always with her mouth open, but at the same time saying you need to mind your goddamn business. Both can't be true at the same time. Very nasty to all of her fans. The only reason I brought her up here, ladies, is because I want you to understand, and I've said this before, the preference doesn't get better treatment either. It just takes a little while longer for them to expose the dust to the preference. You are not missing out on anything. This man has cheated on this ugly bitch so many times. It's unreal. And in order to prove that, that's the thing, y'all. You got to stop giving a fuck what people think about you. In order to prove everybody wrong and try to pretend like they had this, Cinderella story, this marriage that was just, traditional while being non-traditional at the same time. She stayed, put up with it and all that shit. And ladies, make no mistake about it. This woman has a lot more money than her man. What is his name? Offset. Yeah, that's his name. Okay. She better be very fucking careful and make sure that she has her paperwork in order. It's a lot of you celeb women and regular women out here that's on child support and paying alimony. I think in the Black community, and I don't have any proof, just speculation, that more Black women pay alimony than niggas do. First of all, they ain't gonna marry you unless you got more than them anyway. And that goes the same for the preference. You'll see some rolling in the hay and all this good shit in the bed and all that shit there. But at the end of the day, these motherfucking niggas are gold diggers, okay? They are the new bad bitches, okay? They use you like a goddamn fork, and when the salad is gone, that shit gets tossed in the sink. And the preference is no different. Let the preference find out the hard way. Stop being goddamn jealous all the time because there's nothing to be jealous for. Huh? Ladies, this bitch stayed with her fucking mouth open. All right. This was a hard decision. Well, how? How was it a hard decision? How was it ever a hard decision to get a nigga out of your life that is treating you like shit? What the fuck? This is that mammy talk, that mammy thinking, oh, I just want my kids to know they daddy. You sitting up here with 2 children and knock the fuck up, and you getting ready to be a baby mama with paperwork. You better hope that Offset doesn't have the legal counsel that, that can get your bread. Okay. The paperwork, if it's in order, it's in order. But if he get a good lawyer, did y'all know that alimony and all this extra shit and prenups can be superseded, especially if the person that signed it claimed that they were under the influence at the time of their signature? It is a no-go. But this lady is very abusive to her fans. She even said to y'all that she think y'all motherfuckers got Stockholm syndrome. Let's harken back to how she talked to y'all, and you got nigga bitches around here taking up for her. Let's go.
Did I confirm anything? Shut the fuck up! About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking dump, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. But y'all want to send me a fucking book just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. Did I confirm all this with a man? No. So why the fuck y'all keep talking? Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Shut the fuck up.
Now, somebody that wants to be left alone, they kind of just, don't put their business out there. But it's article after article after article of something Cardi B has said. This bitch is very abusive. Now, I can understand going off on people that's, coming for you or what have you. But this was her fans she was talking to. And y'all got this bitch using big words, because that's a big word for her, Stockholm syndrome. She said y'all's relationship with her is toxic as fuck. And I agree that it is. Y'all getting these Barbie gangs and all type of shit, and you lose your mind. Sometimes I think Black women are missing something. Okay, this woman has talked shit about Black women before. Okay, made colorist statements and all that good shit. If you have low self-esteem, you probably should stay from interacting with motherfuckers until you get your self-esteem together. What's going on, Aaliyah? You got anything on this long-faced bitch?
I can't believe how many people are still supporting this bimbo, primarily Black women. Because, see, y'all got all this smoke for women like us, but as DZ just demonstrated, she literally curses her fans out on a weekly basis. So that was just one example. And y'all keep going back for more. So this sadomasochistic shit y'all got going on, where the worse a person treats you, the more you love them, should really be studied. Although a lot of y'all hate science and education, because this is sick. Okay, and it's clearly not only extended to black men, but their preferences too. Because ain't nobody ever gonna convince me that if Cardi were really a black woman, she would have ever been able to get away with half the shit she said or done at this point. Not with the way y'all stay on these other women's asses. See, at least we keep it fair across the board. Nobody ever tells that bimbo that she's a disgrace to womanhood. And she just did a photo shoot in a schoolgirl uniform with her whole ass cracking all hanging out of the bottom, but it was crickets from y'all. And then that's why I do try to give Megan some grace, because y'all damn sure don't call out any of these other women for the shit they're doing, especially if you like them. Let me add that. Because see, y'all say that shit for the real phenotypically black women like Megan Carisha. Not that I like her any better. I'm just saying that I've noticed that there's a huge difference in the response that you get from the community. That's including the men and the women. Because Cardi is an illiterate predator too. She admitted to drug and robbing and setting up men to get assaulted by the T's from the rainbow community, and y'all still kissing her ass. And as for her divorce from that community dick ass nigga, scroll back to our previous video we did about her about a year ago. She's already on the thumbnail, and then you can see exactly what I said about her then, because I still mean it. Now that's all I got to say about her. But let me save y'all some trouble of having to come to the comment section and type it out. Oh, we're jealous and broke, and she got all this money, yada yada yada. Let me tell y'all something else I don't have. Fix a flat in my ass. My ass is homegrown USDA, baby. I'm a thoroughbred. I don't have a lying ass cheating community dick ass nigga for a headache. So how y'all like them apples?
Can't y'all? You need a hug. You really do. Okay. This bitch is trying to get in front of some shit. Snapple, what's happening? She trying to get in front of that money loss because I smell it coming. She gonna rescind that paperwork. She gonna
I was,
rescind that paperwork.
yeah, this fucking gutter rat, this illiterate fucking. She just let me collect myself because I don't want to violate the community guidelines, and it's very difficult for me to address this bitch without saying some shit. But I will say this first of all: the bitch is screaming and unhinged and manic like that, screaming at her fans because she's mad that Off the Cheat want to fuck everything but her. And she's very upset and disgruntled about that. She's very unhappy. And she should be, because she let that nigga derail her career. She was just popping. She was just starting to do something. And he's always getting her pregnant. She's just so dumb. And don't think that she's actually going to divorce this loser. This is what, the third time she's filed for divorce. She's just another hood rat, gutter snipe. She holding on to a cheating ass nigga. She's following the same script as every other nigga bitch. Speaking of nigga bitch, y'all hoes get so mad when we say nigga bitch, but y'all love this bitch who's called people roaches and monkeys and talked about their children that have been deceased. But, you know, it's just funny to me, but I don't feel sorry for her and I don't feel sorry for her fans. But like I said, she's just unhappy, unhinged, disgruntled. Anybody that is screaming like that because of social media, bitch, log off. It is not that hard. But you that mad because of Twitter. You that mad because of Instagram. Bitch, put the phone down. Turn the phone off. Put it on airplane mode, bitch. Go give your kids a bath or something. She's weird. She's a fucking weirdo.
And I am so glad you brought that up, Snapple, and Riddler in the comment section brought that up, that she was talking about people's unalive babies and shit like that. And that's what really kills me about women like her. And that's why I called Cap a while ago on that kids are off limits bullshit. That's me with that bullshit. Y'all don't give a fuck who talks about kids. If y'all like the bitch, she can say anything and you don't give a damn what she say. She said around here, that's what killed me. You done been reckless, said all this shit out your mouth about black women, unalive children, and every damn thing else. You had no respect for nothing when it was you. When it was her, whose marriage did she have respect for when she was in them clubs? She didn't have no respect for nobody married, but she thinks somebody's supposed to have respect for her. The same way she didn't have no respect for nobody else's kids, but now that she's a mother herself, you can't say shit about her kids without her going ballistic. Her kids supposed to be off limits. Now kids off limits. Were kids off limits when you was talking shit about that girl's dead child? Well, they off limits then. That's why I said y'all.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
sometime that shit y'all got going on. I don't like that.
she's an illiterate hypocrite. Ain't that why she threw her shoe at Onika a couple years ago? Because she said some tweet about her kid. Don't talk about my kid. Don't talk about my kid. Girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Do you give a fuck about
Mm,
your kid? Girl, shut up.
right.
That's why I said
That's the thing. They want you to give a fuck about them, but they can be just as reckless as they want to. Okay, motherfuckers over here on this internet be trying to dox folks' kids and all types of shit. But it's her kids are off limits. Listen, taco bitch. Nobody gives a fuck. To be honest with you, your heyday is damn near behind you. Pull up. You look. It's a lot of this shit out here that I suspect is set up for attention. All right. Soon as the eyes get off of him, just for a second, all of a sudden she files for divorce. Like that nigga is newly terrible to her. But that motherfucking man has been terrible to you forever. I can't stay in the media, right? Clapping back about claims of child support. Well, shit, you make a lot more money than him. You better hope he don't ask you for child support. Somebody in the chat says she ain't going nowhere, and I happen to agree. Okay, they done broke up a billion times since 2018. This motherfucking bitch ain't going nowhere, and I'm sure she got some shit in the game her damn self. All right, I don't give a solid fuck about Cardi B. She's only being brought up, number one, because I'm seeing black women going back and forth about this bitch. It's fuck this bitch all day. To be honest with you, right? She's no different than Jennifer Lopez, right? Selena, because that's who the fuck she is. Okay. And we keep going along with these costumes that these whores keep putting on, and everybody can get into the so-called black woman's club. You have no standards, just like you do with these motherfucking men. Pull up.
CZ,
Yes, ma'am.
you know she just announced a pregnancy, so she's still taking that contaminated community poverty peen. So it's like, bitch,
Mhm.
that's not cute. You know that nigga is off the cheat all the time. Clearly, there's always evidence being dropped. And then she goes on these manic screaming rants, and then she purposely files for divorce because she knows it's going to be public record to try to deflect. And then all of a sudden, everything is fine, and they at Disneyland again, and she's pregnant again. She's just a gutter snipe hood rat bitch that really nobody should give a fuck about anymore. The bitch can't talk, so how can she rap? Her rapping is like nails on a chalkboard. I could be having a good day, everything is perfect. Let a fucking Cardi B song infiltrate my radio stream. I'm literally like pissed off. Like, turn this shit off. Get this shit up out my face, because this bitch just pisses me off. She sounds, I mean, third graders sound more articulate than her. Like, why is she famous?
Listen, ladies, I don't know why she's famous. To be honest with you, I haven't heard a Cardi B song since Bodak Yellow. Listen, I'm old, okay? This bullshit is trash. It's played. Look. Mm-mm. Mama
Girl,
and wife, get your
look.
ass up out of here. Go ahead.
She will drop a flop ass single every now and then. She'll drop some shit with
Hey,
Meg the Stallion to some WAP and all that disgusting ass degenerate nasty bullshit. She'll drop I think she just dropped a single actually, and it flopped. I can't even
Girl,
remember
that
the name or
song was
anything,
a
but she's
hot
just,
ass mess.
yeah,
That
and
song was terrible.
she's just a disappointment, a waste of space, like a waste of somebody else should have had her opportunity, because I don't even understand. I don't appreciate anybody that helped make her famous. I'm just like, why? This bitch, send her back to that motherfucking strip club in the Bronx. Bitch, we're done with you. Go
She
back.
doesn't even really rap anymore. She beefs with bloggers more now than anything. Every time she is going, I mean, every time you hear her mouth now, it's because she going back and forth because somebody wrote something about her or said something about her. Like, this bitch is above critique. Like, nobody can say, who the fuck does she think she is? Like, nobody can say anything about her. She can say and write and tweet whatever the fuck she wants, but heaven forbid you say anything about her, then it's a problem. And then she'll go on these long ass unhinged rants. And I'm like, dude, these bitches not know what they sound like when they go on coke induced rants, and you're supposed to be the celebrity. You're telling everybody, I got all this money. That's their only go-to when they think they checking somebody, is to start talking about their finances and all this shit, irrelevant shit. Yeah, but if we're so beneath you, why are you taking the time to sit here and respond and just cuss us all the hell out? And she does this constantly on a
But
constant basis.
Aaliyah, remember when Joe Biden and the left like propped her up as a spokesperson for the blacks for the elections for the election season? I wonder if Cackle and Kamala gonna get her up there. Go on and get her. It'd be right on brand.
Oh, I
That-
would like to say one thing about Kamala. I ain't gonna go on the politic rant tonight.
all
but since
right,
you brought
girl.
it up,
All right.
I do. I mean, since we brought it up, I mean, I just wanted to say why somebody gonna take this and run off with it. But Donald Trump is doing the right thing by waiting to debate her. I mean, because I saw that that's been a topic too, and he's doing the right thing by doing it on his own terms. Because here's the thing: he already did it their way and on their turf. Now you do it his way.
All right.
The game doesn't have to go
Look,
their way all the time.
if we
So
talk
see,
about
no,
if we talk about her, we're gonna have to talk about that vice president. And Aaliyah, we're gonna be up here for 3 hours if we go
I'm
there.
sorry.
You
Go ahead.
already
Aaliyah
Aaliyah is a passionate motherfucker when it comes to politics. You want to know why? Because you bitches vote against your own goddamn interests. You vote against your own interests. You'll see two things right in front of you, and the thing that's gonna help you the most, if it's on the right hand side, you don't want the shit. That's why Aaliyah be dragging these motherfuckers. This is an ugly bitch. I said what the fuck I said. Now, again, like Aaliyah said, call me a hater, call me whatever. Listen, ain't no goddamn comparison. I'm an actual black woman. This right here is tacos, chipotle, little peppers and salsa. I don't know what the fuck y'all. Where's the black woman? Again, like I said, behind the wall. Show me a black woman running for president, and I'll vote for one. Pull up. Now, I know y'all don't know who this is unless you are a real motherfucking, like, you stay on the internet 24/7, because I had no idea who he was either. Okay, this is a motherfucker named Uncle Ricky D1. All right, ladies, remember we said just a couple seconds ago that Sonya Massey is not being talked about as much anymore. It's because there's a black man that got punched in the face by the cops, and also this man. Well, how the fuck did Uncle Ricky, replace Sonya Massey? Well, he's still alive. He's still alive, but he got his feelings hurt. And when a black man gets his feelings hurt, then all bets are off. We have to run to the internet and we have to dox people, right? We have to try to get people's restaurants closed and everything. Well, Uncle Ricky is an activist, okay? He's an activist, and he walked up on the wrong group of people. Remember, I told you, ladies, that white people are going to not give a fuck pretty soon anymore. I said this 2 years ago, okay? About being called racist and all that extra shit. They're not. What you're going to get out of that is a copy and paste apology, and they're going to move the fuck on, period. Nobody gives a fuck. You overused it. It's done. It's a done data. It's over. Calling people racist don't get the results like it used to. So Uncle Ricky walked up to a restaurant in Virginia City, Nevada, with his clipboard and asking for signatures. Y'all wait till y'all see where he went for these signatures, okay? It was a petition to lower lawyers' retention fees. I'm looking at the chat. Why the fuck do y'all always need some free shit? Why the fuck can't you ever afford anything? Here's the thing. These men were enjoying their time. A bunch of retirees chilling, trying to get something to eat. It was at a saloon. And he brought his activism of all places to Virginia City, Nevada. Okay? They wasn't feeling it. They was trying to chill. Let's go.
Keep talking. And where the tree at to hang people at? Where is that? Where is the hanging tree at?
In your backyard.
Gentlemen, can I please?
No. He just said there's a hanging tree down there to hang people like me. That's racist.
That is.
That is racist. Y'all gonna take his back and he's being racist?
Crying motherfucker. He's a crying motherfucker. You know what?
That is fucking horrible of you.
He's just as human as
I'm doing a job and I did not disrespect you not once.
Oh, man. Come on. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what? Fuck you and I'm not leaving. Make me leave, motherfucker, because I can't take...
I don't make trash. I burn it. That's 5th grade.
And y'all laughing at this? This is what y'all like? This is what y'all like?
We love it, man. We love it.
You love it?
Get your fatty flag on, man. Come on. Get your fatty on, man.
Ladies, he goes on crying for an extra 6 minutes, and they are sitting there looking at him like, get your clown ass from over here. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, we see your camera, and what? So he went, of course, because you didn't build shit. You don't have anything. So he went to another set of white folks at the news station, okay, and put them on blast. And the white dude was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it, blah, blah, blah. Copy and paste bullshit. But at the end of the day, he said what he said. Nobody gives a fuck. It just doesn't hit like it used to anymore. And I told y'all 2 years ago, it's going to be more of this. Nobody's going to give a fuck that you turned on your camera on your iPhone and say, repeat what you said. They're going to repeat that shit. He double birded his ass off of there. It was his voice for me. It was how hurt his feelings were. So the mammies got in motion, baby, and they went to doxing and calling and acting a damn fool, and of course leaving bad reviews. I went and looked today. His supporters, not Uncle Ricky, the white dudes on the porch, supporters are correcting some of those goddamn reviews because that's what they do. It's like black folks are like a parasite, okay? You ain't bought nothing out of that saloon, ain't never seen it before, but you're giving it a bad review. At the end of the day, that's all the fuck you got is your goddamn rumors, right? Your feelings hurt and leaving bad reviews on the white man's Google. Y'all are pieces of shit. Again, where's Sonya Massey's stuff at? A nigga got his feelings hurt and she ain't been heard of since, because we got to make sure we take care of these niggas. Aaliyah, you got anything on this? Because I'm fixing to get his funky ass up out of here.
What he was doing was the equivalent of a child throwing a tantrum to them. That's why they were sitting up there cracking up. You sitting up there having a full-on meltdown, and they was just laughing at his dumb ass. Okay, whatever. We have told y'all when you overuse a word, it loses its meaning. So it's nothing. Okay, I'm racist. So what? And what? Now they feel okay, they can use it without guilt. Why guilt has run out. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna say what I want. Okay, and if that means I'm racist, then I guess I'm racist. I'm okay with that. But that's what happens when you use and abuse something so much and use it where it's not relevant nor warranted, then people stop giving a damn. And that's what you see now. People care less and less about what offends black people. I'm sorry, but that's just where we are.
Exactly. It's like using a fire extinguisher to put out a motherfucking candle, right? Every time somebody says something that you don't like, black folk, you're busting open a glass and using a fire extinguisher when you could have just simply walked away, huh? Isn't that what y'all told Officer Grayson to do? Walk away if he was scared of the water. Why the fuck you don't know how to walk away? Always telling motherfuckers to do some shit that y'all don't do. Snapper, what's happening?
I mean, because when you think about it, when somebody calls you something long enough, you're like, okay, I'll be that. Whatever you say. After a while, because if that's what you're gonna call me anyway, then fine, okay, whatever, I'll be that. Go ahead, Snapper.
Yes. So a few things. First of all, I don't trust what might have happened before he started recording. I think that nigga went over there instigating shit. Probably called them some racial slurs first. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying I don't trust his account. Second of all, you over there with a clipboard talking about you want less lawyer fees or whatever. Clearly, we are aware, and that group of men are aware of what has happened in this country with the crime, and we don't need any. We don't need to make it any easier for these criminals. Okay, so get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. But I believe he was instigating, and you know what? When that, you know what? I don't know what to say for community guidelines, but when they did what they did to Trump, and black people were celebrating and wishing harm on a U.S. president. He was once the president, and they started getting doxxed and fired and shit. That's why I didn't feel bad. I didn't give a fuck, because they always do this shit. Every time somebody that's not black says something that they don't like, or something happens and they don't even have the full context, their first go-to is find them, dox them, destroy their career, get them fired, ruin their life. So that's why I was like, okay, get a taste of y'all's own medicine. See how y'all like that shit. It ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh?
That part. It is what it is. Y'all gonna see more of that. I want you to be very clear. I hope my mic is coming through clear. You are going to see more of that as we go on. Period. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. And a lot of divestors that are newly divested, it bothers them a little bit. Keep it real tonight. Can we keep it real? When you see little shit like that, you know, when Sonya Massey happened and all little pockets of shit. It's like, oh, maybe I should.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But since it's smoke night, I would like to ask Shells831 to click the link. That's all. She's in the chat twerking. Please click the link and elaborate. That's all.
Oh,
Thank you.
Shells, what she twerking about? Pull up. It's smoke night. What she twerking about?
She just lost. She said we're lost because Trump is not our best interest, and she just wrote a whole paragraph and all this bullshit. So just click the link, baby girl.
But see, this is what happened when DZ come out. She didn't let me finish saying what I was gonna say earlier, but I know this ain't what this about. But yeah, go ahead and I love it when these raggedy bitches come over here and try to tell us what our political ideology should be. Okay, when you're following people who don't even know what men and women are biologically. Girl, bye.
Oops. Y'all got all this smoke, right? Smoke night, no pun intended, right? Why this story on this goddamn screen didn't go viral? I care about Black women and girls. Do you? Just in Houston alone, 4,000 SA cases got suspended. Okay. And who was overseeing those was a Black woman. I wonder if there's shit in the game, you know, because people don't like, especially Black women, don't like to get Black males in trouble. I wonder how this got suspended. I wonder how 4,000 cases didn't get any justice. Not only that, over 100,000 cases were suspended, but I'm talking about the SA because Black women suffer that the most. Huh? Why isn't this going viral? Because it doesn't make you, y'all need more people. I'm just going to keep it tall. You need more people. I don't believe anything you say. I don't. When you call yourself offended and getting feelings hurt and injustice, this and blah, blah, fucking blah, you don't give a shit because I haven't seen anybody cover this motherfucking shit. Let's go.
Houston Police Department today finally issued its final report into one of its biggest scandals ever, the suspension of over 260,000 criminal cases because of a lack of manpower. It also...
Did you hear what that... Ooh, I almost said it. Ladies, I almost said it. Did you hear what he said? Huh? Okay. Lack of manpower. Good job, mammies. Now you're not getting justice because you wanted motherfuckers that's like the nigga on this screen to make sure that he didn't break his pinky nail, or get his feelings hurt. Lack of manpower. You should be very familiar with that because you keep going.
All started with the department admitting back in February that over 4,000 sexual assault cases had been suspended due to a lack of personnel.
And today, over 6 months later, interim police chief Larry Satterwhite presented these findings before Houston City Council this morning as to how this all happened. Let's go to...
So now I'm not going to take you through all of that. I just want you to see who was overseeing that shit at the time. Where's this bitch? There she is. Okay. And they're having a very hard time getting rid of her. So those of y'all that I care about Black femicide, I care about SA and the protection of children and all this shit here. Why isn't this being talked about? 4,000 cases just in Houston alone haven't been prosecuted. I got smoke for that shit. I don't give a fuck, ladies, when these bitches are out here acting like they're offended at certain shit. That nigga that got his feelings hurt over in Virginia City, Nevada, over them not wanting to sign his goddamn petition, got more attention and went viral than this shit right here. I thought this was what was important. I thought you gave a fuck about that, but you don't. You don't. A Black man got his feelings hurt, but everybody else can just kick rocks, huh? I don't believe you. Yes, ma'am.
It's not to be repetitive, but it's all these soft on crime ass policies. It's all these oh, we're not gonna make this a crime. This isn't that bad. We're not gonna really prosecute this. We're not gonna make this a felony. This will stay a misdemeanor. All this bullshit. And I bet you SA falls under that because you already know the community that loves to vote for soft on crime. They don't really consider SA as an actual crime. A lot of them motherfuckers brush it under the rug and they perpetuate it themselves, even though they may have been victims. A very nasty, disgusting cesspool. So when they get in these positions, this bitch who was in charge, this mammy ass hoe, is probably one of them bitches that be saying that the little girl was fast when she tries to speak up. So we don't need these mammy ass bitches in these positions because they don't even give a fuck.
I guess Shells is talking to
Shells,
you.
Shells, Shells. You're gonna have to click the link, babe. Because here's the thing: you talking about Donald Trump is not in your best interest. Is Kamala? I said, why the fuck didn't you type that she? Why didn't you type that she ain't in your best
You
interest?
know what?
Y'all are
DV?
some left-leaning weirdos. And the fact of the matter is, listen, go ahead
If
and
I'm
vote.
not mistaken, didn't Lovely Lou Marion just agree with her? I want to make sure.
I would hope not. That's our girl.
No,
Maybe that's a misunderstanding.
that has to be a misunderstanding.
But this bitch Chelsea, see you gaslighting punk ass bitches like to talk shit in the motherfucking chat, and then when you get called out, you want to backpedal and pussy pop. Bitch, you said we were lost. Don't try to say I said what I said for me. No, bitch, you made a fucking statement about the panel and what the fuck we were saying, and I said what the fuck I said. Don't be a pussy ass hoe trying to backpedal and pussy pop. Click the motherfucking link, bitch. Tell your boss you need to take a break. Go outside and click the link, hoe. Talk about you at work.
They kill me
You at
with
work. What
that
you in the
work
chat
shit.
for? Why you in the chat popping shit if you at work, bitch?
You at work listening to us. Did you think we were gonna be safe for work? So you taking time to listen to the show while you at work. You had time to type out comments, right? You got time to do that. Well, you got time to step outside and click this motherfucking link. Otherwise, get the fuck out this chat. How about that?
This was the wrong night. This was the wrong night. Smoke night of all nights to be sitting up here doing a sideways middle of the line, but you only mentioning Trump. Go ahead and take Megan's place and just start twerking for Kamala. It is what it is. Either way, and I want y'all to hear me very clear. This is not just directed at Shells. Either way, black folks finna get their motherfucking issue.
My thing is,
hold on a second, Aaliyah, because if Kamala get her ass in there, she gonna forget about you and she gonna get back Indian around this bitch. Keep it the fuck up. This is how it happens every goddamn time. Y'all have this savior, just like y'all did with Obama, and his motherfucking ass did everything for everybody else. I'm talking about motherfuckers hopping the border and motherfuckers that suck dick down to the base while they have a dick. Huh? That y'all keep it up. Keep it the fuck up. Either way, some of that Project 2025 is going to get in there, regardless if Trump win or not, because y'all don't understand politics. Some of that shit has to be done because the condition of this country right now. Pull up. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
The thing is, I've read some of Project 2025. I haven't finished it, but to a conservative, Project 2025, I didn't see anything in there that was particularly crazy or unreasonable. I could see why bitches from the left would find it problematic, but that's no different than a lot of the shit that we talk about anyway. They're talking like shit that's so unreasonable in Project 2025, but okay, whatever. Like I said, for people like this, if you're gonna tell me that Trump ain't in your best interest, I'm gonna need you to explain to me how Kamala is in your best interest. That's what I need them to tell me. If Trump is not in your best interest, tell me how she is, because you need to tell me how exactly she has been for you, black women specifically.
Girl,
I'm gonna need somebody to let me know that shit pronto.
Well, since she want to
hold on a second, Charles. Let me put this banner up real quick, and then Snapple, you got it. I need to put this banner up real quick because I don't want y'all seeing any dicks. I've seen several dicks back here. Okay, it is what it is. Naruto, are you dusty?
I am not dusty.
Do you have a speech impediment? Are you okay?
Can you hear me?
I said, I can hear you. Do you have a speech impediment or are you okay? Blink twice if you need help.
I'm sorry, I just have an accent, but I'm not dusty.
Okay, go right ahead. What you got?
I just want to say that I think it's funny that they think Trump is not our best interest. Meanwhile, you have Democrats saying that men are women. They don't even know how to define women. So who is really in our best interest? It's definitely not Kamala.
Naruto, fuck, you know what? Fuck all that the dick and pussy shit. This is the thing. These motherfuckers are broke. When I talk to my ladies in Discord, I inform them about a whole goddamn sector of TikTok where people are literally broke as fuck, using their credit cards to pay bills, using their savings to pay bills. having to work 2 jobs and all that shit there. Outside of the gender bullshit, you motherfuckers are broke. You can't afford to put shit in your goddamn bank account. Make no mistake about it. You got black males out here talking about they had the most money they ever had when Trump was. You getting ready to get left, bitch. So go ahead and vote for who you want to vote for. But at the end of the day, them food pantries gonna be emptier than a motherfucker. Because them black males that y'all stand on the left for, they done switch to the right on your ass. Pull up.
I just
Okay?
need my question answered. I
Agreed.
need somebody to get up here and tell me how Kamala is in your best interest. If Trump is not in your best interest, explain to me how she is. What has she done during her time as VP that you feel that's going to be so goddamn different when you actually hand her the presidency? What is she going to do then that she hasn't done in the last 3.5, almost 4 years? I got questions. See, I hate it when people make statements that they cannot back up. So again, if you're going to tell me that Trump ain't in your best interest, please click this link and tell me how she is in particular. And it's going to have more to do with something besides abortion, because that has nothing to do with women who have full-grown children, can't have children, and don't want children. So let me know how that, how her views on abortion, that has nothing to do with everybody.
This the thing. We on YouTube, the K word, the R word, the A word, and every other goddamn word. This is why a lot of these conversations don't happen out here, because it's like, I really, y'all, if y'all serious about your future, you better get behind that motherfucking wall. There's the gyms back there. Okay, it gets a little, extra back there, but it is what it is. Ladies, y'all are in trouble. Did you hear what the fuck I said? You are in trouble. Wow.
Like I said earlier, they have no idea just how much trouble they're in. And with all these people millions of people are in this country illegally. And they just still lying. They ain't owning a goddamn thing. This whole administration has been a failure. The goddamn economy crashing. And the lies, they said just lies on top of lies on top of lies.
Sorry, Aaliyah. Sorry to interject, Aaliyah. Shell's raggedy ass is still twerking in the chat talking about y'all want free stuff, asking what she gonna do for y'all. I don't need that.
Block that bitch.
Look, here's the thing. I just want to get my thought out really quickly. I'm gonna stay within the guidelines. Shell's girl, I understand if you want to vote left so you can keep getting your entitlements and benefits and shit. Just be prepared to share it with everybody that's coming in illegally, and be prepared to be assaulted and violated by the criminals that are pouring in. And then the defunded police are going to have an hour response time, so they're not coming. Don't try to rebuke them when they get there either, bitch, when they finally show up. But y'all have fun with that. Y'all have fun with what y'all voting in. You clearly don't really believe in that shit, because you wouldn't be over here trying to convince us.
Snapple, she just talking, because the fact of the matter is, this is how I know when motherfuckers just talking. This is the thing. We want free shit. Really? She typed that shit to a physician's wife, a registered nurse, a mother of 2 goddamn grown children that owns 3 goddamn houses. Kamala can kiss my motherfucking ass. And when she's doing it, I want her to spread the cheeks so she can tell me whether my booty hole is brown. Don't nobody want nothing from that funky ass bitch. Move around. I can't.
The thing is, it's a very highly accomplished women over here. That's the funny part about it. The bitches that ain't getting the free shit gonna tell us we trying to get the free shit. How you gonna accuse us of doing what y'all give to you?
Seriously, but the blacks, she a mammy asshole at the end of the day. Mammies love to project that, bitch. That's what you worried about, bitch. That's why you voting for that cackling ass, great value ass version of a black woman with her hyena ass. Shit.
I love Smoke Night, and Trissa, I'm right along with you, okay? Because this past goddamn tax year back in April, my God, it was like cha-ching around this bitch when it was time to pay our taxes around this motherfucker. And my heart dropped. It was like a fine-ass man walked in the goddamn room when I saw what we owed around this motherfucker. And we being told who to vote for by bitches that get $8,000 tax returns. Move around. I'm feeding your motherfucking children. I'm feeding your goddamn children. And bitches like me are feeding your goddamn hungry-ass kids. I can't.
And then speaking of the kids, I just want to say this because I saw another comment. First of all, I understand why the chop shop is so important to them. These hoes still want to be with Tyrone, this bitch included. These bitches still want to fuck their kangs. They still want to get pregnant with little nigglets, and they want to be able to use the chop shop as birth control. That's what it's really about.
Yep, absolutely. They using that shit as contraception. Why they innocent babies pay for their reckless poor pussy management skills and their inability to be able to control their libidos.
Girl,
so the kids have to pay for that.
They walking around with fucking haunted ass graveyard pussies because they want to abuse the chop shop, bitch. That's why they want to vote for Kamala's raggedy ass.
But you know what? Imagine this.
It looks like to me. It looks like to me, y'all. Is my mic working? What the hell is going? Y'all, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me.
Okay, we can go ahead.
Just tripping. I am tripping around this bitch because it's always somebody in that goddamn comment section acting a fucking fool. All of a sudden, conveniently, you can't click the link, right? You typing your ass off. What do you do for a living exactly? Where you can sit there and listen to a show like this, right? And make paragraphs around this bitch. Clearly, you're not needed there. I'm guessing that the business can carry the fuck on without you. Shells, you are literally poisoning other Black women. And a lot of these content creators are doing the same thing. And because motherfuckers is doing a Cupid shuffle and a goddamn electric slide around this bitch, that doesn't mean they identify with you. Kamala doesn't identify with you. She's pandering to you. Huh? You are going to be the forgotten if she get her goddamn way. Okay, it's Taco Tuesday, and I'm sure Kamala is celebrating that shit some goddamn where because all these motherfuckers she let in that goddamn border. Pull up. Yup, that was racist as fuck what I just said. Move around. Anyway, right? These are the type of motherfuckers that y'all voting for, right? And y'all keep getting the short end of the goddamn stick. Y'all are on the left plantation, the Democratic plantation, but you're so against slavery. They have taken your vote and they just using it for numbers because after they get finished dancing for your ass, they sit up there and they forgot your fucking phone number. You're getting ghosted just like you're getting ghosted by these goddamn niggas, becoming baby mamas, staying hungry. Y'all keep GoFundMe going, okay? Because once they get they check out all these niggas, right? They be millionaires around this motherfucker off of your goddamn poverty. Keep it up, huh? Y'all can't do shit right. Where your mail at, Georgia? Let's go.
U.S. Postal Service has been rocked with all kinds of complaints for delayed mail. Now, police have charged a mailman.
Already, ladies, I bet my last dollar is somebody that looked at this news goddamn cast and said he was fine. I'm looking at the motherfuckers that y'all be talking about how he could get it and all that shit there. Kind of resembles this ugly motherfucker right here. This is why they don't like hiring your motherfucking ass. People get their medications through the mail. This is a problem. I told y'all about the butterfly effect a long ass time ago. Pull up, right? Something very small can turn into something very big. Just like when y'all told Black folks that they wasn't learning nothing in school and all that good shit there. Now they don't have the skills to operate in today's world. It took 20 years to come to fruition, and here we are. Okay, let's go, y'all.
With stealing mail. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is live from Gwinnett County Police Headquarters in Lawrenceville to explain. Kevin.
Christine, so far, police have uncovered more than 200 pieces of mail. We reached out to the Postal Service for comment this morning, but so far have not heard back. Police here have plenty to say.
This is extremely uncommon to see this type of crime.
Gwinnett County Police got word from the U.S. Postal Service some folks weren't getting their mail. The common denominator, they appeared to be largely in the Decula area, like this woman's 92.
And now I just lost the mammies because they don't give a fuck that this bitch didn't get her medication. This is how they stay in that goddamn hole for all of their lives, ladies. Okay? They're dick dizzy, and as soon as they see a victim that don't look like them, there it is. Oh, I don't give a fuck. They make too much money anyway. He probably preferred her. He probably keeping her male because he attracted to her. They always say white women are better, and you forgot that this whole goddamn story was about the fact that this nigga was committing a federal crime, right? It's a lot of important shit that comes through the goddamn mail still, even in this digital age. I'm sorry letters. checks from your social security that aren't digital at this point. A whole lot of shit comes through the goddamn mail still. Y'all's men are trash. And you got people like Shells in my comment section trying to make a case against Trump when your so-called men said that they were doing the best up under Trump. I can't with this bullshit. Let me finish this up.
82-year-old mother waiting on Medicare mail.
She gets these notifications of how what's been approved for her medical stuff.
So undercover officers jumped into action.
When undercover officers followed the defendant in this case, they watched as he delivered mail to some houses, would skip over other homes, and then deliver a small amount of mail to other homes.
And police say they watched mailman Marcus Gregory dump mail into these woods off Williams Farm Road and 316.
They discovered mail inside of his personal car. They also discovered that he was carrying a handgun with him while he was.
So I got questions, Shells and mammies out there, right? You said we looking for something from somebody. Y'all so goddamn broke. Y'all looking through people's paper mail to see what y'all taking some 5-year-olds $5 bill out their card because old grandma still do that type of shit. Digging through people's shit. Why don't you pay some of them student loan bills that's up in that mail? Hey, I said it's student loan bills in that goddamn mail. Will he go ahead and take those to the house and relieve some of that shit because y'all ain't above it? Remember, y'all motherfucking asses paid off your daddy's child support. I can't. Aaliyah, you got anything on this? I'm frustrated tonight. Real talk.
Well, I must disagree about the student loan bills. I mean, they don't got too many of them coming to their households at all. Remember, they're against
Oh yeah,
education.
that's right. My bad. Well, pay somebody else's student loans.
I mean that they don't have, so they they ain't about to pay nobody else's student loan shit here. A lot of them ain't been to school. They probably wouldn't even know what it looks like. But I'm over the whole education debate. That'll be for another time, another show too. But yeah, Shells, we owe you one. I ain't done with that ass just because we changed the topic. I ain't done with that ass when it comes to this political shit. Cause I get so sick of y'all raggedy bitches, and we got about 4 more months of this bullshit. People trying to tell us what's best for us, and they want to come over here to lecture us on this fucking channel about what their opinions are about our opinions. Fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, DZ. I'm sorry.
I can't take advice from a black woman that still deals with the black community. If you have any soft place in your heart for the black community, do not make an attempt to advise me on shit, period. Because you already showed your decision-making skills right there. A group of motherfuckers that ain't going nowhere and been in the same goddamn spot. They still owe, what was it after slavery? They owned 1/10 of 1% of the nation's wealth. You want to take a stab at what they own today? I said 1/10 of 1% of the nation's wealth. Today, they own 1/10 of 1% of the nation's wealth. Go ahead, Snapple.
Girl, I forgot what I was about to say. We just ranting tonight. Girl, when the last time we had a smoke night? I love smoke night. Smoke night on a Tuesday, yes, bitch. Bitches wasn't bold enough to click the link, but I'll take the comment action. But regarding this story, now, is this considered a black job? Because I think he shouldn't have this. Is this I think a mailman is a respectable job, but is that a black job? Like, this motherfucker need to be at a warehouse? Is that a black job? Maybe he should be a janitor. Clearly, he can't be entrusted with this responsibility. That's a federal crime, ain't it, Aaliyah? You can't be fucking touching people's mail and tampering with people's mail and shit. Yep. So yeah, I just want to know from the blacks: is this a black job? And if it qualifies, what do y'all suggest for this criminal to do?
A lot of these people are relaxing their standards and to let them in, and this the shit they get in and do. See, because there is no way. You used to have most of the postal workers, like, that really wasn't an easy job to get. But because so many of them have done nothing but whine and complain about not being able to get jobs, that diversity, equity, and inclusion shit, they have had to relax a lot of the previous standards just in order for them to get in the door. And anybody who knows with an ounce of sense knows a federal job is really the last thing you want to fuck up. but they're not
Yes.
smart. So there you have it.
What's happening, Sister Sledge?
Well, I'm just sitting here waiting on the job that the niggas got where they can hire everybody and stimulate the economy. That's what I'm waiting on.
Hey, we all are.
I
Shit.
mean,
Oh my goodness.
we ready for them canes and shea butter bitches. What they at?
They twerking and winning Guinness Book World Records for onion booty twerks. 3.5 hours. That nigga twerked longer than every last one of my fucking shows. Pull up. Okay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
part.
you forgot you know what this channel started on, right? That shit ain't slowed down. Okay, let's get rid of the police. Hurry up too.
Also tonight, startling new details in the death of a woman in the West Chase area. Court records show the man behind bars for her murder had been stalking her prior to a horrifying home invasion last month near West Park in Gessner. As ABC 13's Micah Hatfield found out, the victim made a recent cry for help.
After police arrested Bruce.
Hold the phone. Cry for help to who? Who did she call a group of black men? Did she call the Hebrew Israelites? Did she call the pro-blacks? Did she call anybody that know Umar? Did she call Brother Polite? Did she call anybody? No, she called the cops. The same cops, right, that you had defunded. And this is what got this woman unalive. They did not. Number one, your record is terrible. You always taking these motherfuckers back. When you call the police, when they go to put his ass in handcuffs, y'all. No, I didn't want him to go to jail. I was just saying, no, I don't think. No, well, he did. You making up all types of shit so that he don't go. So they don't take your shit seriously at all. Then you add the lack of personnel on top. Let's keep going, y'all.
Bruce Wayne Gerard. They say they found disturbing notes relating to the victim inside of his car. According to a search warrant, he had handwritten a plan on how he planned to find her using her social security number and phone records. They also say they found a note that said, quote, "I will find Tanisha Richards." For roughly 12 minutes, Bruce Wayne Gerard stood outside of Tanisha Richards' condo at the Idlewood complex on July 2nd. A neighbor's surveillance camera caught the man repeatedly ringing the doorbell and pacing back and forth, according to a search warrant. But then 25-year-old Richards, seen here in a photo from Facebook, cracked the door to answer it. And the video caught him forcing his way inside. Between 3 and 4 minutes later, investigators note that he left. A neighbor called police who found Richards dead from gunshot wounds inside. It's unclear the extent of their relationship.
Ooh, damn, that man. I'm so sorry that was on me. Ooh, I'm sorry. He is ugly as fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought it was
Do
on me.
y'all see this shit? Remember, this is what the marches was about in 2020. You wanted to police your own neighborhoods. Well, why the fuck didn't y'all save this bitch? How is she having to go down to the police station several times, right? Make several reports. Nobody, I'm going to keep it real with you because this is smoke night. When she said that she was being stalked by a black man, nobody believed her. You want to know why? Because the thirst is real out here. They look on your social medias and you talking about how you love you a chocolate man, and chocolate men are goddamn oppressed, and police need to stop unaliving and all that shit there. So to be honest with you, she wasn't believed, and she's no longer here. Black women should be the last women asking for the police to be defunded. You need them way too goddamn much. Let's finish up.
But it seems that they knew of each other, at least. Richards had made a police report in December of last year, according to records, saying that Gerard had just gotten out of jail and was harassing and threatening her. She wrote that she was scared Bruce would find where she lives now, and that she was, quote, scared for her life. Houston police arrested Gerard on July 5th and say they found Richards' tax returns in his car and a photo of her with, quote, "No weapon, no evil eye, no curse of the third party will work. No person can control or stop us," handwritten on the photo. 43-year-old Gerard is now charged with capital murder, and a judge denied his bond. He is currently on parole for a 2005 aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge.
That part. Remember? That's also your fault, marching ass mammies. Remember, the bail's too high and people shouldn't have to wait for their trial. You need to give them a bond. Well, he got a bond and he got the job done. He understood the assignment that you bitches put him on. Okay? And you talking about what you give. I care about black women and girls. No, you care about dick and niggas. Hey, I said, you care about dick and niggas? Go ahead, Aaliyah, because I'm getting silly up here.
I mean, the thing is, they want to be able to police their own communities, but with police assistance, and they don't understand that that's not how that shit is gonna work. If you say you're gonna police your own communities, that means that you have personal autonomy to be able to govern your own selves, including all of your own people. This is what you said you were equipped to handle, so you need to be able to handle that. But you know, the thing is, again, going back to this liberal shit and the laws that was passed, this is why California looks the way it does. Chicago, Detroit, every major metropolitan urban city within this country. And this is the shit that these people got the nerve to be trying to argue with us over. Baby, ain't no comparison. It's no competition. Because if you want proof about what Kamala is capable of doing, look at California, baby. The thing is, they walking out them folks stores with all they shit up there because they are able to steal merchandise up to $1,000. So they just walk around the stores with calculators and they literally count how much this shit costs for before they run out the store with them people's shit. And then they actually got the nerve to be wondering why a lot of businesses are packing up their shit and leaving and deserting that shit. That shit is finna become a wasteland at this point, full of nothing but crime and violence and not much of nothing else, but a whole bunch of immigrants, I guess. But look, this is what that looks like. That's what that liberal shit gets you. And don't even get me started on New York. So my thing is, what is there still to contest at this point about what's best for the country and who's not? You can't argue with us about that, baby. Turn on your fucking TV. The proof is there.
Y'all gonna see several more of the. Just look at your screen. Get used to it, okay? Get used to it, because what's in place right now, this is facilitating this, happening over and over and over. And I can't tell y'all how many times a day I get stories like this, okay? It's ridiculous. Temple, you got anything on this before I move around?
Yeah, I was gonna say, of course, I didn't really hear about this because it doesn't fit the narrative that is being pushed. But this is extremely fucked up. She was literally at home minding her business. She tried to do the right thing and file the report, but you got this criminal ass nigga on parole, and he was able to waltz his ass up into her house and do that to her because y'all want to be soft on crime. That's why I'm like, fuck that shit. I want law and order. Make America safe again. I want law and order. I want stop and frisk, brought back, 3 strikes, all that shit. Hold these niggas accountable and lock these motherfuckers up and let them rot. This is ridiculous. That should not have happened. That he should not have been able to walk to her motherfucking house and do that. But that's the norm. And then they have the nerve to not talk about it. They want to go live about this fucking dusty ass, swirling ass couple that nobody give a fuck about. But then they got shit like this happening and they don't want to say nothing because it doesn't fit their narrative. It's fucked the fuck up. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, are you kidding me? And then yes, we are in election season. So yes, we are very much more passionate about it, but don't get it twisted. We've been talking about this shit the whole time.
Exactly.
We're talking about it the whole time. It's fucked the fuck up. It's unacceptable. I'm never gonna accept this shit. I'm never gonna lay down and accept these ashy ass Tyrones running around here fucking everybody the fuck up, and everybody's supposed to just sit there and be okay with it. And y'all want to try to villainize the police? Fuck that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
But we've been talking about this shit for years. This is what these mammies marched and protested for. DZ always said, this is what that BLM shit was about. This is why they burnt down whole cities and they did all this other shit. Because they wanted these niggas to be able to commit these crimes in peace. And so now they're finally getting what they're wanting. They're seeing all this shit is a product of all these liberal ass policies that they done put in place. The no cash, no bail and all this shit. This gonna disproportionately affect those with socioeconomic disadvantage. Look, fuck all that bullshit. Keep their ass right where they belong, in jail. They there for a reason.
Let them niggas rot.
And see, I can never understand, like, why is it so hard for these motherfuckers to not commit crime? It's pretty damn easy to stay the fuck out of trouble.
That part.
For normal people.
This is going to get worse, okay? Until somebody goes ahead and put a stop to it. So I'm all the way on the right. Listen, if you're newly divested, this is the thing. First thing you got to get over, and I'm glad you stayed to the end because you're gonna, be mad and you're gonna suck your teeth and you're gonna go ew and you're gonna do all that shit. I'm sure y'all thought I put those nails on that dude with some Photoshop that's on the thumbnail. No, the fuck I didn't. Back to what I was saying. Ladies, get over these stereotypes. Here's the thing. I'm gonna talk to you like a grown-ass woman. A lot of these stereotypes are true. I said a lot of these stereotypes are true. The goddamn receipts are out there. So if you're going to be upset because some white person said, oh, black people, they like fried chicken. Well, here's the deal. The receipts are out there. You do, right? You love Kool-Aid, right? You love grape soda. It's just true. So you just mad because they saying it, or are you looking for a lawsuit to go ahead and keep the party moving? Ladies, leave. And not just for romantic reasons. Speaking of those stereotypes, right? Staying in that black community for romantic reasons or whatever, the black man has fallen, okay? And I'm going to show you where the black man is right now, okay? All of them, to some extent. Again, get over the stereotypes, because there's a lot of them in this one. Let's go.
Like we eat. Okay. Ah. Oh, that's good.
So if a white person commented on that, all right, what the fuck do you want them to say? Are y'all jumping online doing this shit, trying to unalive the stereotypes, or are you trying to keep it going? Y'all, that's where they are right now. Winning twerking competitions and making records on twerking and tearing the fuck up out of some fried chicken. Oh, but don't forget the goddamn fingernails, because down to the motherfucking base. Look, I'm glad he's eating that chicken and not harming a black woman. How about that part? That's all I got on that. All right, that shit was disgusting.
Yes, it was. And then he was making all them noises. I hate when people be doing all that extra shit while they eat. Like, this so good. Oh my god,
nasty bitch. I can't, y'all. But anyway,
that video probably got what, 1 million views. I'm sure it went viral.
Oh, babe, the black women over on TikTok love him. What you gonna eat next? They so goddamn weird. What you gonna eat next? Well, probably a man's ass after he get up off of there. You dumb, funky ass bitch, you. I simply can't. Again, just look. I'm getting behind my wall, okay, and I'm gonna try to stay put back there. If you know something crazy happened, I'll be back. But I can't right now. I really can't. Y'all, please be safe. I mean that shit. Meet me in Discord. Love y'all. Peace.
We love you too.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Thank you.